The man former President Trump has chosen as his running mate is a rising star within the Republican Party, and 39-year-old JD Vance could be Trump's heir apparent. The road he's traveled has taken a sharp turn, though. Vance once said Trump could be America's Hitler. He called Trump an authoritarian fascist. Now, Vance is by Trump's side at the Republican convention. Jackson Proskow is in Milwaukee. Jackson, do Republicans there trust JD Vance?
Well, Donna, before he was selected, polls suggested that only about a third of American voters believed JD Vance was the right choice for vice president. Many of the delegates we've spoken to have expressed reservations of their own, but they say if he's Trump's choice, he can be their choice, too. As running mates, they're perfectly matched. Donald Trump, the populist, and JD Vance, the chameleon, who transformed from harsh critic into Trump's loudest attack dog.
I plan to be a very good vice president for Donald Trump for 4 years.
Vance toured the convention hall ahead of Wednesday's acceptance speech, where he'll set the tone for what his vice presidency would look like.
JD's been a champion for the positions of President Trump. Both President Trump and I endorsed his candidacy when he ran for Senate, and we're delighted to have him in the race.
He's staunchly anti-abortion, even in cases of rape or incest. He opposes U.S. support for Ukraine and has said he doesn't care who wins the war.
Focus on our own country's problems.
And he's a 2020 election denier, just like Trump.
He's a clone of Trump on the issues, so I don't see any difference.
His fealty is pretty remarkable when you consider Vance once compared Trump to Hitler.
I'm a never Trump guy. I never liked it.
That all changed when Vance decided to run for Senate. Today, he doesn't hide from his past.
President Trump was a great president, and he changed my mind. I think he changed the minds of a lot of Americans.
This is one of these people that Donald Trump can say he was able to convince. And if he could convince the guy who's his own vice president, he can convince the American people.
If Republicans are skeptical of Vance, they're willing to take Trump's word that he's the right man for the job.
By president, whatever he does, I oppose him. I'm supporting him.
Vance's bigger challenge will be expanding Trump's appeal. There's little to suggest he'd win over anyone who isn't already in Trump's fold. Since the attempted assassination of President Trump, there's been a lot of talk of unity, and tonight we'll focus on unifying the Republican Party itself. Two of the featured speakers are those who ran against Donald Trump for the nomination. One is Nikki Haley, who hung in the fight until the bitter end. The other is Ron DeSantis, the governor of Florida. Both are here to speak in favor of Trump. Donna.
All right, Jackson in Milwaukee tonight. Thanks.